How do you handle rejection as a man? Without losing your confidence, without losing your soul. Bro, let's be honest. Yeah, rejection sucks. Whether it's a woman turning you down, or a job you did not get, or a friend flaking on you, even it does sting, whether we like to admit it or not. Yeah, you start questioning yourself. Am I not good enough? Did I do something wrong? Am I not? Is there something wrong with my smell? But if you're not careful, rejection can mess with your confidence. Yeah, and it can make you afraid to take action again. Now, here's the truth. Rejection is a part of life. It happens to everyone, even the most successful and the most confident men that you know. Yeah, the difference is, how do you handle it? If you let rejection define you, it will crush your confidence. But if you learn to see it as a stepping stone, it will make you stronger. Yeah, so listen carefully. There's a way to handle rejection as a man. As a man. Yeah, look, without it letting it destroy your self-esteem or hold you back. Because rejection isn't about you as a person. It's about the situation. It's about the timing. It's about the other person's preferences. It doesn't mean that you are not good enough. It just means that it wasn't the right fit. And once you understand this, rejection will lose its power over you. Yeah, so I'm going to give you a few pointers that you can write them down, and implement them every time you feel something when rejected. Think about these 4 points. 1, don't take it personally. The first mistake that most men make is taking rejection as a personal attack, especially when it comes from a woman. They think, "Ooh, she rejected me, so I must not be good enough." But here's the thing. Rejection is rarely about you. Don't make it about you. It's about the other person's preferences, their mood, the circumstances, things that you cannot control. So remind yourself that rejection does not define your worth. Understand that everyone has their own preferences and that you won't be every woman's type, and that's okay. And focus on what you can control, your actions, your mindset, your growth. And when you stop taking rejection personally, it loses its emotional sting. Yeah, you will realize it's just a part of the process, not a reflection of your value as a man. Yeah. The second point is, reframe rejection as feedback. So instead of seeing rejection as a personal failure, see it as an opportunity to learn. See it as an opportunity to grow. Every rejection teaches you something. Whether it's about you, yourself, or about others. And about what works and what doesn't work. So ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? And if it's a social rejection, think about how you approached the situation. Could you have done something differently? And use rejection as motivation to improve, not as a reason to give up. And when you reframe rejection as feedback, it becomes a tool for growth. Instead of feeling defeated, you feel empowered to do better next time. Point number 3. What was point number 3? Take action. Keep taking action. The worst thing that you can do after rejection is stop taking action. Many guys let one rejection paralyze them for weeks, months, and they never try again. But here's the truth. The more you take action, the less rejection will bother you. You will still get rejections, but it will bother you less. So set a goal to take consistent action no matter what. For an example, if you're approaching women, aim to start 5 conversations a week, regardless of the outcome. Do not focus on the outcome. Focus on the process of growth. Focus on not on the results, but on the path. Celebrate the fact that you took action, even if it didn't go the way that you wanted. And remember, every no brings you closer to a maybe or a yes. Yeah. Look, taking action builds momentum and it builds confidence. So the more you put yourself out there, the less power rejection has over you. The fourth point, build your inner confidence. It's important, guys. True confidence doesn't come from external validation. It comes from within. When you know your worth, rejection won't shake you because you're not relying on others to feel good about yourself. Yeah, so focus on your strengths. Focus on what makes you unique. Yeah, set personal goals. Work toward them every single day. Accomplishing things helps you build up your self-esteem. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people who lift you up. When your confidence comes from within, rejection just becomes another part of life, not something that defines you. Yeah, and you know what? I said I was going to give you 4 points. I'm going to give you number 5 as well. A bonus point. Don't dwell on it. Yeah, this is something that I have quite a challenge with. Yeah, because it's easy to replay rejection in your head over and over. But that only comes from, it makes things worse. Yeah, the faster you move on, the faster you can focus on what's next. Again, it's my personal challenge. I wanted to share with you. Look, give yourself a time limit, yeah, to process the rejection. For an example, allow yourself 10 minutes to feel it and then let go. Instead of doing what I usually do and walk around with it for 10 hours. Like, goddamn motherfucker. Yeah? And shift your focus to something positive, like a hobby, a workout, or spending time with friends. And remind yourself of your wins and your successes. Yeah, because dwelling on rejection keeps you stuck in the past. Yeah, and keeps you stuck in that negative emotion. Moving on helps you to stay focused on the future and what you can achieve. Now, why do all these steps work? Well, because they shift your mindset from seeing rejection as failure to seeing it as part of the process. Yeah, when you stop fearing rejection, you become unstoppable. You realize that rejection is not the end. It's just a stepping stone to success. So again, don't let rejection make you bitter or resentful. Don't stop taking action because you are afraid of hearing a no. Yeah, and don't seek validation from others to feel good about yourself. And brother, with a lot of love, if you want to learn how to build more confidence, to handle rejection better, to understand the path that we as men have to walk when it comes to women, if you want to understand relationships better or attraction, the psychology of romance, you're more than welcome to send me a private message with the word community. I will then send you a link to our exclusive online community that we launched last week. It's still small, but it's growing fast. And here I will teach trainings. We have open group calls. Yeah, we have community calls. We have Q&A sessions. We have people inside sharing their challenges, and we can all pitch in. We can all help each other, yeah, to grow, to move forward. And you're more than welcome to join. Yeah, so send me that word, community. I will send you a link. By the way, you have to click on the link in the email that you get, because there it will take you to a page where you can create your profile. And we need that because otherwise we don't know who's knocking. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. You're more than welcome, brother. I will see you there.